press escape to start the game? It's an odd choice of buttons. I thought this was a point and click story game. Pretty sure this was classed as point and click. I didn't realize there were guns involved. And the save icon is a gun. There's combat difficulty,
Pierre,
and there she's
I
holding a gun.
can't. I can't take this suit. You will need it too. I don't feel right. Stay with me.
Granted, as with most of these demos, I had no idea what it was, but not this. Definitely not this. I have a glowing hand. Just gonna gloss over that one. So shift is walk instead of run.
I see it now. We were all so entertained. We didn't see what was getting ready in the shadow. No, leave them alone. This nightmare again.
I'm assuming this game is French, based on the poster and the names. Yeah.
Damn. When dust settles on your sport trophies, it doesn't mean you are getting younger.
You can tell the English is a little bit
Where are you going,
improper.
Elise?
Or,
I can't leave without my tape player.
not improper. Over formal. It's not how people would talk.
Pierre's tape collection. Insomnia will be a nice excuse to put it in order. Might even find some of the music he made for me. I could use the comforting. I miss listening to Pierre. He always used crazy effects on his guitar. Completely locked.
Like, completely locked. Well, it's not incorrect. I don't know why you would call it completely locked as opposed to just normal locked.
Nothing.
Useful to create ammunition. These are bottle caps, are they not? What kind of gun are you making
Nah,
bullets out
maybe
of
later.
with a bottle caps? And why do I have this glowing bracelet?
Pierre's special mess room. I can't believe one can own so many trinkets. I remember he got stuck once when the electricity shut down in the city. I could use a good shower. When this feeling of being observed will stop. It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking.
Okay.
You come with me, my friend. It would get lonely without you. It's so dusty here. I could use a vacuum to clean the vacuum. My life turned into an item. Round and round we go, stuck at the same track. Forgot I found this old journal around town yesterday. Apparently they installed a secondary generator in the old lighthouse years ago. The extra current could help me out in my search for the other inhabitants. Let's check it out today. I need to grab my... I can't believe we moved with all these books. The worst part is, we most likely have doubles.
And you don't even know about it? Wow, that is quite a few books, considering how many there are in other
After
places.
each storm, all you have to do is stoop to collect wood. Free heating. Another undeniable friend. It would be easy to get lost without it. I am a living experiment on sugar. Since the day of the attack, I stopped counting. I'm not sure it matters anyway. I forgot it was here. Well, now I can clean the first one. At least one place I know I can find things I leave in.
Now E is involved and I'm confused in attempting to push it to interact with things. Okay. Load this. I feel like you're moving it back.
I
in
left
the
my
same
gun in the
slot.
shanty yesterday. Time to get it back.
That's not good.
It's probably dry now. The former owner had to do a lot of tinkering to screw up such a mess. Can't open without more stable electricity. Nothing interesting in this old garage anyway.
1, 2. 1, 2. That works? Okay. Damn machine. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on here with the electricity. A priority.
With all these storms, the previous tenant didn't know what to do with all the wood coming out of fallen trees.
Everything revolves around the lighthouse. I consulted many old newspapers, and the Village Gazette told me that St. Exel was very poorly served by electricity and regularly suffered severe power cuts. I knew that it was a very isolated village, which is what makes it so charming, but I hadn't thought of that. Half of the articles in the Gazette are devoted to the inhabitants who, tired of the cuts, ended up installing small wind turbines for their homes. The other half is about the lighthouse, and that's where it gets interesting. I read that the mayor
Training first.
of the village had installed underwater turbines connected to the building, which are capable of producing electricity thanks to the movement of the sea. This has enabled the village to gain autonomy and to overcome the failures of the general electrical network. Anyway, I think it would be worth going to take a look at the lighthouse. Because if the turbine system is damaged, it could explain why some
Without you, I wouldn't stand a second out there.
electrical equipment is out of order, while others are still working. I'll tell you what I found.
That's another thing. It's won't stand a second.
Last
That wouldn't
time
last a
was
second,
very
wouldn't
close.
Stand a chance.
I need to keep up with my training.
Fourth day that I'm stuck. I'm not gonna make it, Pierre. They terrify me. I don't know what to do.
Time to shoot some cans. Let's start with the red one.
They hunt me like an
Or the yellow one. Nah, the blue one. Definitely the blue one.
Nothing
Missed it.
human about them. They come out of nowhere without you expecting it and materialize in a kind of elusive black vapor.
Good to go.
I can't fight
And the last one.
against them. I don't
Now, let's warm up for some dodging.
know how to fight them. I found a weapon, but I'm struggling to use it, and I'm always out of bullets. There's even more of them at night. They swarm like cockroaches. I have to shut myself up at home as soon as night falls. And they prevent me from leaving this cursed village, Pierre.
Okay, I'm ready.
As soon as I try to
Better be faster.
leave St. Exel, they arrive by the thousands and they get me.
Now, rappel training.
First time it slowed down time
If
when I
they
tried to
catch
dodge
me.
before, but
I wake up
Next time, you will think twice about getting in my safe space.
in my bed and it's been hours, maybe even a whole day.
I'm glad this thing recharges during the night.
They're prisoner.
Training's over. Getting out there seems a little bit less scary now.
already managing to break it.
Te revoilà. Mange un grand bol de Special Crabs avant et après t'être lavé les dents.
This watch creeps me out.
Yeah, why that watch?
I
feel
better
like
be
you could've
home
found
before the
something
night. Nah, nothing of interest in these cars. La Vieille Chaloupe. Restaurant and brewery. Fresh fish straight from the port. I sure hope the products are fresher than this poster. Left. The White Manor and the lighthouse. I'm gonna need the key. This numpad is not working. Like most things in the city, it is lacking juice.
No one needs high quality ammunition. I think that's in something like travel will take a few minutes.
You again!
I tried to aim at him before and it wouldn't let me.
Learn your lesson.
And I can't just draw for no reason, so I can't really practice dodging. I do not. I'm assuming that was the same thing that was here.
Apparently someone was moving when everything stopped. This door has no handle.
Does that mean it's a push door?
I wish I knew how to care for such beauties. This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Not that it's locked from the other side. Please, anything but.
Attention, following the latest storms, the coastal path is damaged. Certain trees marked with an orange cross present a risk of falling on hikers and must be felled. These can fall due to the slightest gust of wind.
Well, then they should be out of the way fairly quickly. Can I do something up here?
The lighthouse! I'm getting closer.
Nope, doesn't look like. Alright, beware of orange trees.
The village really isn't investing in its infrastructure, and storms make it even more problematic. This tree was marked to be felled. Can't break that with my bare hands.
I was just gonna kick it, but okay.
Can't break that with my bare hands.
Well, what do you propose I break it with then? There's something else up here I missed? Everything else required keys, didn't it?
In a different scenario, I would have stayed here for hours with a book. You have to admit, the
X.
view is quite nice.
I mean, if they can be blown over with a slight breeze, I feel like you can just give it a couple solid kicks. Otherwise, it's a bit more stable than a slight breeze.
It's hurt, but that won't be enough. A storm could help.
Hell of a crystal.
Whew. Well, it doesn't seem to have awakened them. Psilocybe phosphorus, recognizable by its phosphorescent dress. It made its appearance a short time ago in the region of St. Exel. With its lightning growth capacity, it is able to grow in a single day. Ripe, they can be enjoyed by some coastal birds. Interesting. Maybe I should gather some of these. Hope the police will not catch me with these shrooms.
Alright, I need to stop reading absolutely everything. Not a path. So you can't run around like that. I don't suppose I can like scramble up this now.
Someone stole the circuit breaker.
Why is everything closed with electricity? Like the trapdoor in our house. Why?
You are facing the lighthouse named Le Crane. The lighthouse was built in 1830, a veritable direct. It is only in 1988 that Le Crane was put in service again, welcoming a hydraulic generator that supplies the village. It's like someone just came for this incredible but these things were not here before the attack. Access to the top of the lighthouse is condemned.
Condemned by who? The world ended.
Apparently, multiple people were working here. Lacren, why did you have to be so grim? Because of recent events, a lot of circuit breakers were stolen from the electrical gates. While we wait to receive more, we keep the last one inside the equipment locker. In the meantime, don't hesitate to use the same one on different gates. A bit unexpected for a lighthouse. These cables go all the way to the ceiling.
You mean the cables for the light at the top? Granted, that is a lot of cables. But if the generator's down where the water is,
So, this
which,
is
you
where
know,
the electricity of St. Exo is
hydroelectric.
largely generated. The turbine shouldn't be too far.
and the
Looks like a
electronics
lot
are
of
at the
security
top.
for simple maintenance equipment. Nothing. This is a complete mess. It's like they pushed everything to the side to make room for something else. It automatically locked the doors behind me.
Well, that is only ever good.
The valve is missing here.
Damn. I thought he would teleport when I shot him, like the other one did, so I didn't bother to try and dodge. I just figured I'd shoot him twice.
Someone left a note for his coworkers. Franck is so fed up that we keep forgetting his birthday that he has set the day and the month as the padlock code. Can someone change that back to the inauguration date?
So we're gonna find like Frank's ID or something.
Nicholas system? That's probably where the town's additional current is monitored. bit much for just a common lighthouse. I can probably restart the system from here, once the pressure is fixed. So, they had to make space for these machines? They do not seem to belong in a lighthouse. Good thing nobody can find them here. It's completely dark in here.
Yeah, we're going wrong.
Watchtower schedule and system monitoring. The entire workforce is listed on the board. Something is written here, too. Could anyone pick up Frank's shifts for the upcoming weeks?
I think what else? Find a valve. Okay.
Local police apparently suspect the cult. It is indeed Their last ritual site is located near the lighthouse, at the Point des Mâles. Might be worth checking out. So, what is your code, Frank?
Am I supposed to know what Frank's code is? Right, it's not in here at all.
This panel seems to monitor. Only the first one appears to be working correctly.
Why the hell would I know what Frank's date of birth is? I know, yeah, okay.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Let's put on some music.
C'était pourtant bien, voire même bien, si on a fait face. T'as manqué d'élan, trop pris ton temps devant la glace. T'as pas eu le choix, c'est toi.
All right. So now, I need to fix these colored cables in the right order.
Seulement t'as trébuché. Ah. Trouvé par terre, les idées en l'air, appelant grâce. J'ai pas hésité, mais juste résisté, sans laisser trace. Y a jamais cru, mais j'ai pas disparu dans cet instant.
Did I not confirm something? That's not what I meant to do.
I have to wait a bit for the gem to recharge.
Is that what it is? I have to look. Black, white, yellow, blue.
I have to wait a bit for the gem to recharge.
Yeah, I didn't mean to call a storm, I just pushed F trying to interact with something. Because left click to interact is odd. Gates open.
From the depth of the sea, this sounds terrible. Wondering what's that thing they mention all the time. Despite the mess the protesters left behind, they love leaving these tape boxes for their propaganda. Listen to us. Maybe I should listen to it. Only one destination for you? My bag.
Dear people of Saint-Exil, this message is for you. I know our local authorities.
Ah, that situation sits better with me.
Healed up.
Have been breaking their backs, picturing us as fools. Do not listen to this nonsense. Our actions are dedicated to all of you. Once the day comes, those who denied will finally see the truth with their eyes. The distant shall all be remembered. You
This is one of the places of contemplation in St. Exil. It was vandalized just before everything went down.
are all invited to our next ceremony. This Friday, join us in the writing of birthdays from the departed boat. Let's put the world to rights. It's the only way now.
On boats. Yeah. Okay. I was figuring it was something around here, but I thought it maybe was like written on one of those pictures. Ah. Is it?
Franck, the 19th of
It's
March,
not the
1967.
year. I was trying to dodge. How do you dodge? I can't think of any direction that would actually dodge that. And also, I don't seem to have
We can't stop
directional
him.
control. Oh, you know what? I was probably trying to dodge by character model, and it was... I was holding A, and I dodged backwards. But that was because of camera angle, not relative to character. Which, I don't know, I feel like especially if you're doing a booted camera game, it's kind of silly to not do relative to character movement. Because that means every time you walk around a corner, or even just across a room, sometimes you'll end up moving in the opposite direction. Good camera placement can make it so you're not doing that. But like here, it breaks everything. Nope, not what I meant to do. I think this door. But yeah, I don't really like fixed camera games all that much. I don't play them very often, and so I was just automatically trying to dodge with my character model, which put A as left, and then he did what was kind of a forward thrust type straight attack that would in theory be dodged by moving sideways, and I still got hit. It was 19.
All right. Should work better with that on.
Oh no. I'm supposed to know things. Okay, so we want both of them to equal 1. Got it. This week more? I don't remember what it was. Probably should have actually looked at it. Okay, it does, but it needs to be 7.5. Alright, that's now stabilized. I can now go over to here. Reset the system. That's probably bad.
The documents on this desk look much more confidential than the previous ones. This place appears to be a government cell dedicated to recording underwater sound activity off the village. And this has been going on for a while. But I don't see what they're trying to find. They appear to be studying something at the bottom of the sea that is moving at precise coordinates. On April 17th, 1991, they recorded a signal which they define as organic.
Organic
The
sounds
signal
are not
was
that
recorded on a
uncommon.
cassette to be sent urgently to the DGSE because this would jeopardize the military security of the country. But one of the lighthouse maintenance staff apparently stole the tape. They quickly managed to identify him and where he lives.
I think I need to be heading home by now.
Wait. This is my house.
Pierre. I don't remember how to open watch, but that's the end. Okay. That's what I figured. If not, I was just gonna run back home because I need to be back by, what was it, 8? Alright. It's an interesting game, but I don't know that I'll play it purely because fixed camera angles. I don't know. But not a bad demo. Seems like it'd be interesting.